In today's video, we're going to be talking about how to start an LLC in the state of Hawaii. Now, here are the 7 steps for starting an LLC in the state of Hawaii that we're going to walk you through. If you're not interested in doing these steps yourself and you want to hire a company to help you form your LLC, then go ahead and skip to the timestamp here and watch the video and we'll show you how to set up your LLC with an LLC formation company. But with that said, let's get right into it and show you all the 7 steps for how to start your LLC in the state of Hawaii. The first step in starting your LLC is to name your LLC. Now you need to conduct a name search to make sure that your name is available in the state of Hawaii. You can do this on the state website, and you also want to make sure that there is an available URL for your company because you'll likely want to create a website for your business. Now here are Hawaii's state naming guidelines. You must include limited liability company, LLC, or L.L.C. And you can't include any words like association, corporation, incorporated, limited partnership, because these are all associated with other entities. The name for your business has to be in English, and you cannot confuse it with a government agency such as the FBI, Treasury, State Department, or any other department. And your name must be distinguishable from any other recorded businesses in the state of Hawaii. Now, step number 2 is to file your LLC's articles of organization. Now, in the state of Hawaii, this is a $51 one-time fee, and you can submit these documents online at ehawaii.gov, or you can mail it to the address that we have here. The next thing that you'll need to do is to decide on the management structure of your LLC. Now, for most of the people watching this video, you're going to be a member managed LLC, which means that you are managing the LLC yourself. Now, for example, if you're living outside the United States or you're living in another state and you're going to hire somebody to manage your LLC, then you might be a manager managed LLC. But like we said, for 99% of the people watching this video, you're probably a member managed LLC. Now, step number 3 is to create an operating agreement for your LLC. This is not required in the state of Hawaii, but it is highly recommended. An operating agreement is just a legal document outlining the ownership and operating procedures of an LLC. This just ensures that both the owners and employees know what to expect from the business, and it'll help minimize future conflict if it were ever to arise. Now, some of the things that an operating agreement usually entail are the following. Number 1 is organization. This is who the members are, when and where the business was created, and the ownership structure of your LLC. The second is management and voting structure. The third is capital contributions. Fourth is distributions. The fifth is membership changes. This is the process of adding or removing members and also transferring ownership of shares. And 6 is dissolution. In the unfortunate event that you do have to dissolve your LLC, this can be outlined here. Step number 4 is to obtain an EIN in the state of Hawaii. This is also known as a federal tax identification number, but you can just think about it as a social security number for your business. This allows the IRS to identify and keep track of your business's tax status. And this EIN number is required by the state to open a business bank account and to hire employees. So it's very, very important. But the good news is that the IRS provides this free of charge after forming your company. And if you want, you can also add it to your LLC formation package, which we'll show you a little bit later, for a small fee. And to get this, you can apply online or by mail. Now, step number 5 is to hire a registered agent. A registered agent is a business or person responsible for sending and receiving legal documentation on behalf of your LLC. Now, this includes important documents such as tax forms, lawsuits, government correspondence, and any other documentation. Now, this person must be a full-time legal resident in the state of Hawaii. And this can be you, your employee, or a registered agent service that you hire, which is what we recommend. And we're actually going to show you how to set that up here with Tailor Brands. Tailor Brands is a really great LLC formation service because it will get you from the beginning to the end, and it really is an all-in-one solution to creating your LLC. So let's go ahead and hop in here. Click on the link down below in the description to get our special pricing of 35% off your LLC formation package. Once you've clicked on that link down below in the description, it should bring you to a page that looks very similar to this. And you'll see it in the top left-hand corner here, we get 35% off our LLC plans. So let's go ahead and choose our state here, and we'll scroll down to Hawaii, and then we can go ahead and click claim discount. Now let's go ahead and name our LLC, and we can go ahead and click check availability, and it looks like our LLC is available in the state of Hawaii. So let's go ahead and go to next. Next, they're going to ask us a couple questions about our business. You can answer these, or you can just skip in the bottom if you don't want to, but we'll go ahead and answer them. So we'll say that we're already in business. We'll say that we're selling professional services, and then go ahead and select your industry here, and then we'll click next. And then it's going to ask you if you plan on hiring any employees. We'll just say no for now, and then we'll go ahead and give our postal code, and then we'll also say that we are an online business, a brick and mortar, or on the go. So let's go ahead and click next. Now here you can check off anything that you want Tailor Brands to do for your business. So you'll see, like we said earlier, they have website development, trademarks, taxes and accounting, a domain. They'll help you with your logo, insurance, sales tax permits, your EIN, and other licenses and permits. permits. So it's really an all-in-one solution, and they can help you with anything that you need for your business. Today, just for sake of time for this video, we'll go ahead and just choose LLC and EIN. We'll show you how to get that too. Now, if you're a first-time entrepreneur and you don't know exactly which permits to get, we're going to talk about that a little bit later on in the video. But if you think that you'll need help with that, then you can select these here too. But let's just go ahead and click next for now. And then it's going to ask us anything that we already have set up. We'll just say none of the above. And then how did we discover Tailor Brands? We can just say YouTube. And then they also have a free 12-week coaching program. So you can go ahead and join the program. For the first 12 weeks, it's free, or you can just opt out. But let's go ahead and stay in for now. Next, it's going to ask us our contact info. So let's go ahead and enter this now. And then we'll go ahead and enter a password. And once you've entered all that information, you can go ahead and click next. Next, it's going to ask you if you need help with your EIN number. Now, again, if you're a first-time entrepreneur and you don't want to have to sign up through the state website, they'll offer this service for you for $99, and it will be charged after your application is reviewed. You can also just choose to handle it yourself, but we'll go ahead and leave that one on here for now. Now, the next one here is very important as well. It's what we talked about earlier in having a registered agent service for your LLC. Now, the reason we recommend using a registered agent service is because when you apply to be a registered agent, you have to put all of your information on the public domain. This includes everything from email to address and phone number, and you also have to be available at all times. So most companies don't choose to be their own registered agent. They have a registered agent service. And this is what we recommend because it will help keep your private information off the public domain and out of the hands of people who want to contact you. Now, this service ranges anywhere from about $100 a year to $300 or $400 a year if you get a really expensive one. Tailor Brands is right in the middle there at $199 per year, and so it's a pretty good deal. Let's go ahead and leave that on because that's definitely something we want, and we'll go ahead and click next. Now, Tailor Brands also offers to help keep your LLC compliant. This makes sure that you are on time for your annual reports, any regulatory obligations, and it really allows you time to focus on your core operations. So if you think you'll need help with this, then you can go ahead and choose this option here too. We'll just go ahead and leave it off for now. Now, they also have a full branding toolkit. Like we said earlier, it's really a one-stop shop for everything that you need for your LLC. So it's a good option if you need it. We'll go ahead and leave it off here for now. Also, if you'd like expedited filing, let's say you really need to get your LLC started ASAP, then you can pay for expedited filing for an extra $49. We don't need that, and we can wait the 14 days, so we'll just turn that off. You can also pay to have an operating agreement created. That's going to be a charge of $29, which has all the things that we talked about earlier. We'll go ahead and leave this one off for now, but if you need it, go ahead and include that as well. Then they offer things like an LLC formation kit, which is just a professional looking binder. Go ahead and leave that one off. And then for free, you can get notifications about your LLC. You can stay up to date with things like compliance. So go ahead and turn these notifications on. There's really no downside to having them on. All right, now it brings us to this section where we have to choose a plan. Now there's 3 plans here. There's the light plan, which is free, and this includes your LLC formation, plus the business coaching program, which is 12 weeks for free, and invoicing and bookkeeping free for 30 days. So this is a good option, but for those who are interested in getting that 35% off and having them do a little bit more work for you, then you're going to want to choose the essential plan, which is $129.35 per year. Now this is going to include the LLC formation. It's going to make sure that you're legally compliant. It's going to have expedited processing and include the things from the essential plan as well. Now for the elite plan, it's also going to include help with your domain and website. And then the essential and the elite plan both have that 35% discount plus the $50 Amazon gift card right now. And if we scroll down here, you'll see all the things that are covered by the plans. We'll just choose the essential plan here to show you how to get started with that discount. So let's go ahead and select that. And you'll see that the $51 state filing fee goes directly to the state of Hawaii. Tailor Brands gets none of that money. So whether you file with the state of Hawaii on their website or you file with an LLC formation service, you have to pay that fee no matter what. And if we scroll down to show more here, the invoicing and bookkeeping is automatically included, and that's free for 30 days. Now we paid extra for the registered agent service, which is $199 per year. And we also paid extra for them to help us out with getting our EIN number. Now these will be charged afterwards. Today, we're only paying $129.35. So when you're ready, go ahead and click continue to payment here, and you can choose either PayPal or a credit card. We'll go ahead and choose a credit card. And when you're ready, go ahead and click pay with card, and you'll be all set to go. Now, after forming your LLC, it's all about maintaining compliance. You need to first make sure that you comply with all local, state, and federal regulations. This includes things like health permits if you're running a restaurant, sales permits, signage permits. There's a lot that this is going to entail, and it's going to vary from business type to business type. Now you can go ahead and pause the video here. We won't go into too much depth about the business licensing because it's going to vary from business to business. You'll need to look into all the license for your specific business on every single level from local to state to federal. Now, like we said earlier, if you are a first-time entrepreneur, we really don't recommend that you do this yourself. Get some help, use an an LLC formation service or get another professional that's going to help you do this for the first time. Now, in terms of maintaining compliance, you'll also have to file an annual report, which we talked about earlier. This can be done online or by mail, and it's going to be a charge of $15 per year. Now, when the report is due is based on your approval quarter. LLCs that were approved in the first quarter are going to be due on March 31st annually, the second quarter, June 30th, the third quarter, September 30th, and the fourth quarter, December 31st. Now, there are late fees of $10 associated with filing this report late, so do not do that. Make sure you get it done because this could also result in the dissolution of your LLC, which you don't want. Okay, let's talk about some steps you're going to need to take after forming your LLC. Now, the first one is to open a business bank account. And this is really important because you need to keep your business assets separate from your personal assets. This is going to prevent you from piercing the corporate veil, which could leave you vulnerable if you were ever sued. We'll leave a link down below to some of our favorite business bank accounts as well. We made a couple other videos on the channel that you can check out, and we'll be sure to have them linked down below as well. You also might want to get a business credit card. That's going to help you keep your personal expenses separate from your business expenses, and it'll help you build your business credit score when you're signing up for that card with your EIN number. We've done a bunch of videos on the channel about the best business credit cards, so we'll be sure to leave those linked down below too. And lastly, you want to hire an accountant. A professional is really going to help you save on taxes, make sure that you're avoiding penalties or fines, and track your losses and profits for the year. We'll leave a link to some of our favorite bookkeeping and payroll services down below as well, and we also have videos on those too if you need to check those out. In terms of tax filing requirements, the state of Hawaii does not have sales tax. They have something called general excise tax or GET, and this is a tax on your business where sales tax is a tax on the customer. Now, this amount varies based on your industry and activities, but just know that it is there. And you'll have to register with the Hawaii Department of Taxation. You'll also need to know about Hawaii employer taxes like unemployment insurance tax and employee withholding tax. And you can go to these respective departments on the state website to get this information. For federal tax filing requirement, if you're a multi-member LLC, you're going to be filing Form 1065. And for single member LLCs, you'll be filing Form 1040 Schedule C. Okay, the last thing that we have for you here is the beneficial ownership information form, which is new in 2024. So we won't go into too much depth here because we created an entire video on this topic that we'll also leave linked down below in the description. But just the basics here are that this is a new form that started in 2024, and depending on when your business was created, you will have either 90 days or 30 days to file this form. If you were created anytime in the calendar year of 2024, you'll have 90 days after the creation of your LLC to file this form. Now, on this form, the following is going to need to be reported for company applicants and beneficial owners: a full legal name, birth date, a complete address, and a non-expired form of identification like a passport or driver's license. This is a very important form. Definitely go check that video out if you haven't, because it has all the information that you need to know about the BOI or beneficial ownership information form. All right, if anything was too fast, feel free to pause the video and go back, but all the links and resources that we talked about in today's video will be down below in the description. And Tailor Brands has that 35% off discount if you use our special link down below, so don't forget to use that. If you do use that special link, we will get a small referral fee at no additional cost to you. This really helps us keep creating free videos like this, so thank you so much in advance for helping us out there. Also, this is not financial advice. Please consult a tax professional to give you tailored advice on your specific business. And lastly, guys, this channel is dedicated to providing entrepreneurs and business owners like yourself with free videos and tutorials like this one. So if you enjoyed it, please hit the like button, subscribe, comment down below, and hit the notification bell for more videos to come. Thank you so much for watching. We'll see you in the next video.